Mic check, mic check. It looks like we're good. Levels are going. All right. Let's let these load in. It should refresh in a moment here. Jeez, I can't believe it's Monday. Is this 3 streams in a row is crazy for me. Like, this usually never happens for me. I'm so exhausted. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you're doing well today. Happy start of the new week, I guess. Let me switch the sound so that I can actually hear the BGM today. Because I feel like when I don't hear the BGM, it really throws me off sometimes. Let's see, display settings maybe? Actions, permissions. Transmit sound. There we go. All right, that's the vibe we're looking for. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing well today. Today we're gonna be making Mongolian beef. I've been really craving Mongolian beef lately. So I went out and I bought about 1.5 pounds of flank steak. I forgot how expensive steak is. This sack of meat is like $22. Like, that's crazy. Also, happy Earth Day. Hopefully you care about the Earth. Happy Earth Day. But hey, nice legs, how's it going? It's good to see you. I actually haven't eaten dinner today, so I'm starving. So what we're gonna do, just so that I can get eating faster, is we're gonna just chop up this flank steak really fast. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in there and we're gonna, in this bowl here, and we're gonna let it marinate. And while it's marinating, I'll go ahead and make food for myself because I'm starving. Like, I really gotta eat. Like, it's a struggle meal kind of day. That's the kind of day it is today. Some steaks are $100. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any steak is worth $100. But yeah, what better way to celebrate Earth Day than to kill a cow and then eat its meat? You know what I mean? Hey, Zekalito. Wait, Zekalio? Welcome. It's good to see you. Rip Kobe beef. Is it really that good? I feel like the expensive beefs are like super fatty anyways, and I'm not really a fan of that. But hey, I'm down to try it if I'm not paying for it. Yeah, let me go ahead and start chopping up some meat, cause I gotta get some food in my stomach. Cause like, I was gonna drink a beer, but like, I can't do that on an empty stomach, right? Right? Since I'm partially Jewish, I made matzo ball soup and brisket. That sounds pretty good. Is that hard to make? Kobe beef is lean? Wait, really? I mean, I know everyone's always like, ooh, filet mignon this, filet mignon that. Like, okay, cool, but you're just eating like 70% fat, I think. Some crazy number like that. All right, I think we're not gonna use a low battery knife today. We're just gonna use the standard knife that we've got going on. Don't care too much for the cow other than its own meat. I mean, cows produce milk. Milk is pretty good. Dairy products, don't most people like cheese? Is this a dog beef? I don't think so. It's more of a cow beef. I don't think dog beef is a thing. Let me go ahead and rip this open. I do love this packaging. It opens up super nicely. But yeah, we're gonna try to pat it dry a little bit with this paper towel. And then we'll just get right into cutting because I gotta start making, I'm gonna be making instant noodles for myself because it's just that kind of day, you know? Where you can't really you don't have time to make anything, but you need something in your stomach. It's an instant ramen kind of day. And then I get to finish off with some beer, so that'll be pretty good. Hey, monkey. Do you like hot milk? No, I actually don't like milk at all. I'm lactose intolerant. I also just don't like milk in general. I like oat milk though. I like plant-based milk. It just like, it's not, I don't know. It goes down easier and then it doesn't upset my stomach. Your Passover meal was terrific. Let's go. Glad it was fantastic for you. Today, what did I have for lunch? I had a pizza for lunch. And I think that's about it. I had a pizza. And then my work was doing like this Earth Day event where we could make our own trail mix, but I'm not really big into trail mix. So I walked into the fun event. So their idea of fun is we walk into the break room and everyone gets to start making their own trail mix. I'm like, okay, I wouldn't say that's fun, but if it's free, I'll do it. So I walk in there, you know, and then like laid out in front of me is everything you need for a trail mix. And then as I'm looking at this, it's like, it's nuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, M&Ms, like pretzels. I'm like, okay, I didn't realize it until this very moment. But I think every single ingredient in trail mix is super calorie dense, which is not really what I want nowadays because I'm watching what I'm eating. So I literally just put like a tiny little bit of everything in my trail mix bowl, but I was like, dang, like I feel like if you eat trail mix like as a snack like every day, like you can pack on some pounds pretty quickly. Because nuts are super calorie dense, dried fruits like raisins are super calorie dense. Like they're tasty, but you can eat so many of them and they don't make you feel full. Hey Darkus, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well today. Happy Monday. But yeah, we're cutting up some flank steak so I can start marinating and then I can start making food for myself because I'm hungry. Trail mix is meant to be eaten on the move. Is it like hiking or outdoorsy snacks? I mean, I guess that makes sense because if you're on the move, like you can't carry a lot of food, right? And so in that way, you need to have a lot of calories that you can eat easily and quickly. Hey Jello, how's it going? Glad to make it to a cooking stream. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Can I have your steak? No, not today. This is the one meal I'm not sharing with anybody because one, first of all, I forgot how expensive steak was. And two, I'm so hungry. I've been craving Mongolian beef. I wouldn't say all week, but for the past 24 hours, I've been craving Mongolian beef. Military has trail mix in their MREs. Wait, really? Does their trail mix have M&Ms? I feel like the M&Ms make the trail mix. It's like the cream of the crop, right? It's like the highlight of all the trail mix. Whenever I get to bite into an M&M, that's the best part. And then I guess I feel like the nuts are my least favorite. And I don't mind the raisins. The raisins are pretty good. But like for sure, like if I were to rank them, like M&Ms are the best part of trail mix. And then you have the dried fruits, I guess. The pretzels are pretty good too. What else do they have? Chex Mix? Chex Mix isn't bad. I do think the nuts are the worst part of trail mix. They're just not that tasty. You've been craving jalapeno. Do you know what I love that's jalapeno flavored? Have you guys ever had the jalapeno flavored like kettle cooked chips? Those are hands down the best chips I've ever had. Like if I am ever out of the house and I want to buy like chips, I'm always buying the jalapeno flavored kettle cooked ones. Those are so delicious. They still make M&Ms in trail mix? I mean, they do, but I mean, that's the beauty of trail mix. You get to put whatever you want into it, which is kind of nice, like, you know, whatever you fancy. But I do think like the only thing that like, if I made trail mix, right, I wouldn't put nuts or seeds in them, but I feel like nuts and seeds are like the main like base of trail mix. Like you can't have trail mix without nuts or seeds. Like you could take out pretzels, they'd be fine. You can take out M&Ms, they'd be fine. You can take out raisins, they'd be fine. But I feel like the nuts, like seeds and nuts are like the foundation of a good trail mix. That you're gonna say jalapeno mac and cheese? Absolutely not. You saw how that went when I ate the jalapeno, not the jalapeno, the Flamin' Hot mac and cheese. That was the worst. I would never do that to myself again. Mercy says, MREs are jammed with calories, if you know what I mean. Oh, I see. I mean, are MREs like really like small form factor too? I can't imagine them tasting any good though. I guess they get the job done, but like I wouldn't eat it for fun. Like when I eat food, I would like to enjoy it, especially if I'm paying for it. I remember as a kid picking out the M&Ms covered in peanut dust from the trail mix. Would you pick them out to eat them or would you pick them out to put them away? Because if you're picking them out to remove them from your trail mix, then you're doing it wrong. You're picking them out to eat them, right? Because that's the best part of the trail mix for sure. Like 100% hands down. I don't even know what else you put in trail mix. I do think the Chex Mix stuff, like I don't know what they're called, but they're like rice, I don't know, rice chips or something that are like salty and savory. I'm not really sure what they're called. No, definitely to eat them. All right, you got the right idea, Jello. Chili mac is good. Omelet is awful. Wait, chili mac as in like mac and cheese and chili? Oh, MREs do, if you get the right menu. Oh, I see. These are flavors of MREs. What about sunflower seeds? Sunflower seeds, I don't mind them. I don't mind them because they're pretty inoffensive and they're easy to eat. They're also, if I remember correctly, sunflower seeds are pretty soft. Like if they're really hard, like with the shell and the casing, I probably wouldn't eat them. Same thing with pumpkin seeds, right? Pumpkin seeds are pretty good too. I think any soft seed I'm down for. But if it's like crunchy, I don't know if I want that. Like I feel like the nuts in trail mix is already crunchy enough. Like it's too crunchy once you start adding too many pieces. Like pretzels, I do think pretzels are overkill in trail mix. Like I'm not a huge fan of having pretzels in trail mix. But I know they belong there, so you know, I'm not gonna hate on anybody if they like pretzels on trail mix. Dill pickle flavored sunflower seeds. Are those a thing? Wait, I've heard about flavored sunflower seeds, right? But like, how do you eat those? Do you like just suck off the flavoring, or like, I feel like you're not supposed to digest sunflower seeds, right? Like, I was reading somewhere if you eat too many sunflower seeds, like it can cut up your like digestive tract or something. Like it's very irritating. Like I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to swallow them, but you know, I'm not an avid sunflower seed consumer, so this is just off of my base level knowledge. Because my gut feeling is like you probably don't want that. There's ranch flavored sunflower seeds. Might as well just drink ranch, right? Like why do they have ranch flavored stuff? I've also never really understood ranch as a flavor. Like for me, ranch, I only ever eat ranch when I'm eating like chicken wings, right? Like hot wings. And I'm only eating the ranch to make the spiciness weaker. Like it helps suppress the spice of the wings. That's why I eat ranch. I never use ranch otherwise. Hey Sylvia, how's it going? What about salads? I mean, first of all, I don't really eat salads. But second of all, like when I eat salad, I usually have like a vinaigrette, like not really ranch. Like the closest I'll get to ranch in a salad is probably Caesar dressing, and that's about it. I don't know, I like the vinaigrette, I like the tartness, the acidity, and I don't think ranch gives me that. Like for example, my Subway order like is mostly like what's it called, like the red wine vinegar and like banana peppers. It's like really sour stuff. I really like that stuff in my Subway sandwiches. I don't know why, I don't know who put me on it, but I've stuck with it ever since. And like I didn't really know what banana peppers were until I had them at Subway. But if you think about it, banana peppers kind of just taste like a different version of a pickle. When I hear sunflower, all I can think of is the sunflower plant from Plants vs. Zombies. Those are the ones that you always put in the back line, right? They generate sun. I feel like whenever I played Plants vs. Zombies, I'd always try to see how many sunflower plants I can get away with. But I feel like you can never really get past like the back 2 rows, because once you get past that, then like you have too much sun production and you don't have enough plants to actually defend the sunflowers. Banana peppers on pizza. I've actually never had banana peppers on pizza. I do like, I feel like I've told you guys before, my go-to pizza order is barbecue pizza, first of all. So it's not even tomato pizza, like tomato sauce pizza, which first is like a blasphemy in itself. I just like really sweet stuff. This is where my sweet tooth comes in. But I like barbecue pizza with pineapples on it and chicken and jalapenos. That's my ideal, that's my perfect pizza. It's a little bit of spice, a lot of sweet, not even a little bit of tartness and acidity from the pineapple as well. And then the barbecue sauce and the pineapples to bring in the sweet flavor. And then, of course, the chicken is mostly for the mouthfeel. It's like to have some meat on the pizza. That's why I get chicken on there. But that is my go-to pizza order. And I don't know, when I usually order that, no one wants a bite of my pizza, which I'm totally fine with. That means more pizza for me. You put your sunflower plants in front. Wait, don't they die? That way the zombies get 2 or 3 rows deep, I can still plant. Oh, you can still defend with plants. I see, that makes sense. My man has a sweet watch. Hey Fitzy, how's it going? It's I think it's like a $30 Timex. I picked it up from Amazon like I think 3 or 4 years ago, and it served me well. I have it on when I can't wear my Apple Watch, because obviously I need my Apple Watch for the sick stats, my heart rate, and my notifications. But like for example on stream when I'm trying not to dox myself, keyword like trying not to, I gotta have something else on. It's a Rolex, I can tell. Of course it is. If you guys aren't already following Fitzy and you are looking for someone on Twitch to watch, please check out Fitzy Pop on Twitch. Amazing content creator. And they were most recently playing System Shock, which I played the demo of and I nearly shat myself. Is it even a horror game? It's kind of, right? It's like a thriller game? I'm not really sure. I don't think it's pure horror. You know, it's kind of horror. I think it's horror because I remember the lights going out and getting jumped by whatever like the alien things were. I'm gonna say it's horror. Also, Fitzy, we gotta play something together again. I don't know what you're playing nowadays though. I never got on the content warning hype train. Are people still playing content warning? I just need I need a reason to buy it. I guess that's the thing. Like I'm not gonna buy it unless I have a reason. And it's like what? It's like $8? It's not even that bad. But I know people were streaming it for like a couple weeks. I also never got on the Pal World hype train. I feel like I really missed out. Cause like, I like the idea of Pal World, but I don't think anybody's playing Pal World anymore, right? Can't you play co-op with people? I gotta figure that out. I've been so out of the loop. It was actually really unfortunate because Pal World dropped right when I was going on my Asia trip. Jello says content warning is super fun. Just make sure your friends are not super serious or controlling because it'll ruin the game. I feel like that's the case with most games. Hey Colberg, welcome to stream. Hopefully you're doing well today. We're cutting up some beef today. Trying to get some marination going on, some marination action. I didn't start Pal World at all. The thing is like Pal World was also free on Game Pass. Like I didn't even bother to try it. And I think I mentioned this like yesterday or the day before, but I recently canceled my Game Pass membership because I just wasn't using it. I hadn't used it for like 3 or 4 months at this point. Like why hold on to it? And if I need it, I'll buy it again. Pal World is neat, but you had to be fully dedicated to it. I feel like the gameplay loop was kind of repetitive. Like I say this like because from what I saw, but like I never actually played it myself, right? And I like the idea of Pal World. So like maybe when Pal World gets like a 1.0 release, like when it's actually fully done and out of like the main development cycle, I might pick it up. Is Pal World like Ark? It's kind of, yeah. From what I understand, because like you can tame your pals, you can build stuff. I don't really know what else. You can fight bosses. Like that's pretty cool. Me and my friends literally use cheats in Pal World, so we don't have to be dedicated. Oh, to be too dedicated and only play new content. That's kind of smart. I like that. It's like, especially if you don't have a lot of time. It's like, I realize now that I have like a full, like a 9-to-5 job, right? Like I work in the day and then at home. Is when I get home at the end of the day is usually the only time I have to play games. Like, I can't justify spending hours upon hours just grinding a game like I used to. Like, I probably can't play RuneScape to the extent that I used to in the past. Same thing with like, I used to play a ton of League of Legends. Like, I can't grind ranked anymore. Like, that's just not feasible. Like, it's not practical, and there's like so much more to life that I miss out on if I decide to devote time to doing that. That's the thing. I enjoy touching grass a little too much to get competitive in a game nowadays. Except for maybe, I don't know, I played a lot of Helldivers yesterday. I was playing a ton. And I was having fun, but like, of course that was a stream, right? Like, I do play a little bit on my own, but it's sometimes really hard to justify playing games just on my own. Speaking of which, I really do want to get to Kingdom Hearts. My IRL friends have been trying to get me to play Kingdom Hearts, so I gotta do that. Just so I can finally understand what they're talking about. Like, the only thing I know about Kingdom Hearts is Simple and Clean. And I feel like everybody knows that song. Hey Floofy, how's it going? There's no laws against pals, Batman? Wait, oh, I've seen that TikTok. Or is that a short? I don't know. I saw that on TikTok, where like Joker was saying something about like there are no laws against Pokemon, and he pulls up Lopunny. Like that is diabolical. That's crazy. In the meantime, finish that backlog. I don't know what's left on the backlog. There are a bunch of games I have left unfinished, but I'd rather play what I'd like to play. Let's see. I going out to get nuggies. That's fair. I don't know. I used to be really into chicken nuggets, but I feel like nowadays I'm really into just like actual fried chicken and like chicken tenders. To be fair though, I haven't really had a chicken tender that really like blew me away lately. I've been looking for the holy grail of chicken tenders. Impossible to find. I don't even know if it exists. I think and then on Wednesday, thinking about what we're playing next is we gotta finish Celeste on Wednesday. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to play on Friday. I'm not really sure yet. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and put the meat in here. This should be about 1.6. So about a pound and a half of steak here. I gotta pull up the recipe for oh, I do need to finish God of War. Like I actually need to finish that. I haven't been able to set up my capture card since I moved. So literally everything I've been playing right now has been PC games. But I do need to set up this like the capture card because I need to get to my Switch games and I need to get to my PS5 games. Let me rinse off my hands real quick before we start the marination process. What is left? I think the last game I played on PlayStation 5, like before God of War, was that Detroit Become Human. Actually, I kind of want to play more. Like I feel like we only played one route. I'd play again. Titanfall 2 campaign, I need to do that too. I need to get my Dramamine though. I lost it in my move. I gotta buy more. But I have Amazon Prime now, so I can afford 2-day shipping. I always used to get to the final boss and stop playing because I always hated endings. Wait, why would you do that? You gotta know how games end. That's like the best part. You get like the whole cohesive experience. Like especially for games like, for example, Ghost of Tsushima. If I left that game incomplete, I would just feel empty on the inside. Kyle says, patiently waiting for console games. Soon, TM. I should hopefully soon. I'm trying to set up a new office. So I think I mentioned I have a 2-bedroom to myself, but I haven't set up the second room yet. So I'm hoping to build my new desk and move my PC into the office so that I don't have my computer next to my bed. Because right now, like my current setup is my computer is right next to my bed and this just feels so cramped. Like I need space, you know? Potato says, when I play my main game with most of my friends, I rarely ever have fun. Right, really? You're lagging too bad to be useful. Or I'm not lagging and I'm so much better than them that they get upset. Maybe you need new friends. That's what I'm reading. I used to feel bad about reading the last page of a book, so halfway through I would read the last page to prepare myself. Wait, why would you do that? That's just, you're spoiling yourself. It's not how the book was intended to be read. But hey, experience it how you would like, right? So we got sliced beef, we need oil, wine, and soy sauce. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start measuring stuff out. So let's get the measuring, or the food scale. Food scale over here. And then we're gonna just try to marinate this as much as we can. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And then I can make food for myself because I'm still starving. All right, there we go. Food scale ready. 2 teaspoons of neutral oil. That's a lot of oil. I don't think I want that much. I'll do it because the recipe told me to. I'm just gonna eyeball it. How much is a teaspoon? 14. I'm just gonna give it like 5. How about 7? 9, 10? All right, 10 is good enough. So that's the oil. Now we need 2 teaspoons of Shaoxing wine. I actually haven't used the Shaoxing wine in ages. All right, so we got Shaoxing wine. 2 tablespoons is 30 milliliters. So that's about 30 grams of this stuff. I don't know if this is still safe to consume, but we'll find out. There you go, that's 30. We need a teaspoon of soy sauce. Wait, why do we... What's so little soy sauce? I'll catch up on chat once I get the marinade going. Teaspoon of soy sauce. Isn't that like 5 grams or something? Like that's minuscule. 15? Five soy sauce. I guess it's a marinade, you don't want a lot. A tablespoon of cornstarch and a tablespoon of water? Wait, there's so many layers to this. A tablespoon of cornstarch is a lot. There's baking soda, we're gonna need that. Where's my cornstarch at? Let me catch up on chat. Never really minded spoilers. Most books do not have anything insanely spoilery on the last page. I guess that's fair. Like the last page is like kind of finishes everything off. I don't want that much. Actually, I'll add that much because the recipe says so. Actually, I'll just eyeball it. Hey, you know, I'm indecisive. That's all it is. Titanfall 2 campaign had me emotional. Wait, really? Wait, is Titanfall 2 campaign actually that good? That's unfortunate. Yeah, I've been reading like people really want a Titanfall 3, but like it's not happening. I also have ancient Chinese cooking wine I've had for years. Hey, if it works, right? Redeem hydrate. I can hydrate. I mean, let me grab my beer. The thing is, I'm on an empty stomach, so it's gonna hit me hard. Oh, this is my last beer, actually. We are back at it again with the Mick Ultra, which is essentially just water. Hey, Fitzy. Why does the Titan keep falling? Does he need a K? Cheers. Well, welcome, Tess. It's good to see you. Let me finish this marinade. Yeah, I do think probably Titanfall 2 will be the first thing that we catch up on because there's not much left. I played through half of it already. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know how do you ban the... I don't know how to ban people on Twitch. It's been that long. How do I ban this bot from my chat? Oh, I click on their name. Got it. And then I hit block? No. There's a ban button. There we go. I figured it out. Ban. Yeah, they're banned. Okay, we're good. Woo. Learning how to stream live. Thanks, Fitzy. All right, we need, where's my cornstarch? We needed cornstarch like 20 minutes ago. Found it. All right, so how much cornstarch? Recipe says 1 tablespoon. A tablespoon is approximately 10 grams. That's 2. Wait, this is a lot. All right, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. What is a 1/4 teaspoon? That's like 1 gram. That's literally nothing. All right, there it is. Bro got the F-boy laugh. What does that mean? Hey, Master Ness, good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well today. We're trying to figure out how to marinate meat, which is a lot harder than I thought. A tablespoon of water? Is that just like 10 grams of water? Let me get some water here. I'm just gonna do 5 grams or something. There we go. That's like the world's smallest amount of water. Should I mix it with my hands? I kind of don't want to. Is that a wild thing to say when you're cooking? I don't want to mix my meat with my hands. Let me catch up on the Titanfall chats. Never really enjoyed story games. I always just ignore and skip. Wait, really? I feel like I don't know. I guess it depends on how well they integrate the story into the gameplay. I think God of War is a good example of like a really good narrative experience. Things with like, especially Detroit Become Human, like you can't play the game without the story. Like the gameplay is based around the story. Like was it Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain? I think those are two of the ones that come to mind there, which I believe they're developed by the same studio. Titanfall 2 was released at a very bad time as it was sandwiched between the release of Battlefield 1 and COD 2016. Oh. Classic EA. Titan can't keep falling because Cooper's got the Riz for real. The Titans are falling for you. Titanfall 2 campaign is a masterpiece, but after it didn't sell too well from the financial report of EA is why the resources were moved to Apex Legends. To be fair, I mean, it's a business, right? We live in a society, like that's just how things are. They go where the money is. I have a spoon set that has half, but I don't think it has a quarter. Yeah, I feel like a quarter is such like a weird measuring amount. It shall be a long time before we get Titanfall 3. Do you think we'll actually get a Titanfall 3? Like, I feel like it's been speculated for so long. I don't think it'll actually ever happen. But yeah, I'll have to play Titanfall 2. I mean, we're halfway through. I might as well just start over. Like, I feel like I could finish the game in one stream if I don't get motion sick. Which is like the main problem, right? Okay, so we're gonna let that marinate. I'm gonna make my dinner because I'm hungry AF. So I'm just gonna make Indomie because it's easy and it's quick and I'm hungry. So I mentioned before, these are my favorite noodles of all time, my favorite instant noodles. I do have to boil some water for this one though, so I'm gonna get the electric kettle out. I'm gonna make some of this just to carry me through the night. And we're doing this while we let the meat marinate. Let's see, because I feel like once they start cooking the meat, it's gonna go pretty quickly. And I usually like to complement this with an egg. I feel like an egg really like rounds out your instant noodles pretty well. So let me get my bowl real quick. Is there a crack in my bowl? How dare? Yeah, so we're gonna put this on here. So this is where we're gonna cook our egg. I'm gonna put it on like 2.5 maybe, and I'll hit it with some non-stick spray. That's a lot of non-stick spray. I overdid it on that one. Let's see. They couldn't keep from turning everything into a battle royale after a success of Fortnite. I mean, that's fair. I mean, like I said, you gotta chase where the money is. It made a lot of business sense, but it's terrible for the consumer, that's for sure. Jason Watt's team originally worked on Medal of Honor before working on COD, then coming back to work on Titanfall and Apex. I think, hear me out, I really enjoyed Titanfall 1 because they had something called the Smart Pistol, and I love that gun. It's like a really fun cheese mechanic. Hey Master Splits, you got beef? I love beef. Yeah, we're cooking with beef today. Welcome to stream, hopefully you're doing well today. You like the spicy version? Wait, there's a spicy version of these? I didn't know that. Wait, what? I need to find that. Do you eat it with or without soup? You have to drain the water. You're supposed to eat this without water. There's no soup. With or without soup is crazy. Stir frying the beef? Yeah, we're gonna be making Mongolian beef today. So it's mostly stir fry. So once the beef is marinated, like it should come together pretty quickly. So we're gonna let it marinate. We're gonna cut up the broccoli, and we're just gonna go to town. What I liked about Titanfall is the Titan itself. The Titan gameplay was fun. My main thing was like, for me, I had the most fun with the movement mechanic. And I mean, obviously at the time, Titanfall's movement was very unique. And it is very like fluid, right? It feels really good to run around. But they have that in Apex. So like, if I missed the movement mechanics, I just opened up Apex. The problem is Apex is really really like demanding on my computer. I feel like it's really demanding on everyone's computer. I feel like most Apex streamers have a 2 PC setup because of how demanding that game is. Marinate the beef with cornstarch, brown sugar, and oil. It's marinating right now with oil, cornstarch, baking soda, Chinese wine, cooking wine, and soy sauce. And we'll add sugar later into the actual sauce. All right, my water is done. Gonna give it a little pour. So essentially all I'm doing is I'm submerging my noodle packet with boiling water, and we're just gonna let it cook like this because I like my my nudes al dente. And there's a spider in my kitchen. Why? Why is there a spider in my kitchen? I'm gonna ignore it and pretend like I don't see it. I do need to get some chopsticks though. Man, I'm so hungry. What I didn't like about the original Titanfall is the lack of campaign. Yeah, there wasn't really a campaign at all. I think they were telling like bits of the story through like the introduction to every like online match. It was weird. I don't know. That design, I wasn't a fan of that design either. I actually think it was a horrible business idea. Everyone piling the Battle Royale bandwagon is stupid. I mean, but look at them now. There are behemoths in the industry and they're making money hand over fist. Like, the space is now obviously overcrowded. It's completely saturated. But at the time, right, it's what the people wanted. It's essentially supply and demand. The amount of people asking for Titanfall 3 dwarfed the number of people, let me rephrase. The number of people asking for support for Apex Legends dwarfed the people asking for Titanfall 3. And that's just the unfortunate reality of it. It's just capitalism. That's how it works. BT, and the pilot you play is voiced by Matt Mercer. Wait, really? I don't know what it is, but my friend who played a lot of Apex showed me some specific settings that fix all performance issues. Wait, really? I didn't know you could do that. Good, the cornstarch locks in the juices, preventing the beef from becoming dry. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, that's super cool to know. I'll probably have to use it more often. And I know the baking soda is supposed to help tenderize and soften the meat. All right, so here's the thing. I've been trying to practice cracking an egg with one hand, and I haven't done it successfully. So we're gonna try it today, and we'll see if I'm able to crack an egg with that one hand. There we go. Hey Terrence, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well today. If you guys want to check out another VTuber, go check out Terrence's channel. Yeah, we're doing a Mongolian beef today, but I'm making my dinner right now, so we're gonna just crack this egg. Can I do this with one hand? I did it! Oh my god, I'm a genius. I haven't done that before, so you guys got to see me perform it firsthand. My first ever one-handed egg cracking where the yolk doesn't break. This is a new skill that I have to put on my resume. This is going on my resume right now. I also need the lid. Where's the lid? There we go. You can do it. Thank you. I'm good, and you? Doing pretty good. It's Monday. I'm a little tired. I usually don't stream 3 days in a row, but it just so happened that the past 3 days I've been streaming, so we're kind of just going with the flow. But I'm gonna drain the water out of these, and we're gonna start making the noodles. Where's my strainer? I think it should be down here. There we go. Found it. But yeah, we're making Mongolian beef this week, and usually it doesn't disappoint. So hopefully it's the same this week. I say usually because I mean there are some times where I really mess up the cooking. You never know. Hi Nala, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well today. Welcome to stream. We're making Mongolian beef today, but right now I am preparing my own dinner because I'm hungry. This is what happens when you're in a rush. Like, I got off of work and I'm just going to town on like going to the grocery store, buying all the ingredients I didn't have time to eat. And also like making thumbnails and then scheduling stream. Like, I still have to set up a stream schedule for this week. Yeah, Wednesday for sure we're playing Celeste. Friday, I'm not sure what yet. But yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy this weekend. So I probably won't be able to stream much on Friday. I miss having Mongolian beef. I gotta get it again. I feel like Mongolian beef is like my favorite Mongolian, like not Mongolian, dish to get at like a Chinese restaurant. It's like it checks off all the boxes. It's like my go-tos are Mongolian beef and like you can never go wrong with sesame chicken. Sesame chicken just slaps. I just like having sugar-coated chicken. And I think it's the crispiness that really seals the deal. I gotta turn off the stove there. All right. So I never use the entire packet of powder, and I only ever use half of the oil. The oil is important though. I know that the oil in these instant ramen packets are really heavy in calories, but that's where a lot of the flavor comes from. I used to like omit the oil. I'm like, why does it taste so bad? So nowadays I usually just add only half of the oil packet into these noodles, and it gets the job done. And it doesn't feel super greasy, because like I don't like the mouthfeel when the noodles are really greasy. God of War Friday, it depends. Like I said, God of War is on the PS5, and I don't have my capture card set up because I don't have enough space on my desk right now. So I bought a new desk, I just have to build it. So I need to find time this week to build it and set up the new office, which I don't know if I'll get to today or tomorrow. So I'm trying to figure out like what I can play in the meantime. Not really sure. What have we completed recently? I mean, I know we haven't finished Sifu, but Sifu's too difficult. Like, I need practice before I play it again on stream. Like, I enjoy Sifu a lot, and I want to get good at it, but it's like definitely not a game that I can stream regularly. Wonderful, thanks for asking. How are you? Doing pretty well. I mean, it's Monday. It's as good as a Monday can be, right? Start of the work week. But, you know, you have the whole week to look forward to. The camera settings make your eggs look rancid. Oh yeah, that's how I like them. I like my eggs rotten. Hey Billy, how's it going? It's good to see you. Wonder how many hamsters it takes to make a 10-piece chicken nugget. Hamsters? To make a box? Wait, I don't even understand what that means. Got Days of Rune on that R4 card. Isn't Days of Rune, is that Rune Factory? Or am I tripping? Or is that like... I'm thinking of Valencia. Wait, what am I thinking of? Let's see. Days of Rune. Oh, it's Advance Wars. I remember this game. Oh my god, this is a throwback. I'll have to play this too. Glazed donuts are pretty good. I do like glazed donuts, but my favorite by far are the Boston cream donuts. The ones with the custard filling, those are so good. I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna proceed with the rest of the cooking. Oh, that hits the spot. I love these noodles so much. I've never seen the spicy version for these though, so I have to keep an eye out for those because I would like to try it. Let me take this pan off and we're gonna put the wok back on. There we go. We got the beer too. We got everything going. This is a good Monday. Them tiny hands. Why are my hands tiny? They're not that tiny. I swear. They're not tiny. I've been trying to buy on eBay. I've been keeping an eye on listings for like old digicams because I really like the nostalgia, like vintage look of like film. And it's really hard to recreate that with like phone cameras nowadays because our phone cameras are just way too good. So I've been looking on eBay for like 5 megapixels, like point and click, or they're called point and shoot cameras from like the early 2000s. And they're actually kind of expensive. They're like $70 to $80 now. So I feel like I want to pick one of those up and start taking pictures and try to get like that vintage nostalgia look, I think. That's what I'm aiming for. I just really like that look. I'll be using it on my Instagram, my personal Instagram. But I have to get one of them first. So I've been keeping an eye on it for the past couple days. I think I found a listing that I want to bite on, so hopefully it'll come in within the next week or two before I go back to Vegas. Because I would like to take some photos in Vegas, you know, with a point and shoot camera. I hope you have good food to fill your stomach. I hope so. Like right now, it's not like the most amazing food, but it's my comfort food, so I can't complain. Days of Ruin has 2 international localizations. It's got physical copies internationally, but not in Japan. Wait, really? Huh. Your hands do look pretty tiny on this camera. Well, it's a wide angle lens. That might be it. Maybe it's the illusion of the fisheye lens. I don't know. Vegas does have some pretty nature places to take pictures. Yeah, no, I went to, they have like that Valley of Fire. They have like a lot of nature-y areas and like hiking trails. I feel like it'd be really cool. But unfortunately, I'm going for a music festival. So I'm just gonna be surrounded by people and it's gonna be hot as heck. Like my hands are not that tiny. Like look, this is the wok. This is the bowl. My hand covers the bowl. There's no way my hands are that tiny. That's okay, but I just know you have good at cooking. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited for Mongolian beef because it's been a while since we made it. And it's always something that I like to come back to when I'm missing the sweet flavors of Chinese cooking. All right, we're almost done with the noodles. Unfortunately, it's not enough food to make me full though, but the egg helps a lot. Without the egg, like I would still be starving, but the egg helps kind of fill up my stomach a little more. It might be the lens, but it also might be the fact that LB is 3'10". I am not 3'10". I told you, I'm over 5 feet at least. I'm not short. I'm just an average person with an average build. I'm as average as it gets. I'm not short. I hope not. I hope I'm not short. I'm not tall either though. That is the fact. Your cousin is 6'6". How does it feel to have a behemoth for a cousin? Because that sounds insane. Like I literally can't comprehend anything over 6 feet. Like it doesn't make sense to my tiny brain. Because I have a bird brain. Okay, so we finished the noodles. I'm so hungry, so I'm gonna chug that beer. I'm gonna start prepping everything else. So first things first is we probably need to make rice. So I'm gonna get out my rice cooker. And we're gonna wash out the rice pot. Unfortunately, this has to be done off stream because I'm not using the AR camera today. Excuse me. I'm like burping like crazy because of that beer. There we go. Get this all nice and clean. And like, I don't actually know how much rice to make, so I'm gonna eyeball it. Maybe like two cups. I think 3 cups would be probably be pretty good. I'm gonna try to make 5 meals. So I think 3 cups of rice dry. That makes about 6, because it kind of doubles in size. So I think 3 cups, and that'll give us 6 cups cooked. And we get like 1 and then some for each day of the week. Whew. Under 6 feet is considered short. No, it's not considered short. It's considered average. You're skipping over. You have short, average, and tall. There's a whole spectrum for average people like me, all right? I will die on this hill. I refuse to believe that I'm short, because I'm not. I met a guy on exchange in Japan from America that was so tall he had to duck under some doorways. That's insane. I feel like at that point, it's way too inconvenient to be that tall. Like, being that tall does not sound fun, like, at all. 6 feet people do be tall. What beer do we got? We've got Mick Ultra. We've got the low calorie stuff because I'm watching my calories lately. Alrighty. He broke my ceiling fan. Wait, that's insane. Wait, what? That just sounds painful. I'm not gonna lie. It's just so inconvenient. Surprised you ever went back to AR after the first incident? I mean, it's fun. Like, I don't care that much. Like, am I really a VTuber? Not really. Kind of. I think being a VTuber is fun, but if my face is out there, it's out there. But like, also, like, I don't know. Like, do people really care? Like, I don't know. Like, if I had some like people stalking me, maybe I'd be more careful. But like, as of now, like I have no reason to be super concerned about like. I mean, obviously, I'm not doxing myself on purpose. But like, if it happens, it happens. It's the nonchalant approach. I eat rice every day. 2 cups would last me like 2 days. Wait, really? I feel like I could do a cup of dry rice per meal. Like, it's not that bad. You triggered his nerd. Hey, you know what? I have opinions. I like to talk. All right, I'm a yapper. You know, if you say something, I might yap about it. That's all that is. Also, where is my oh, there it is. My rice measuring cup. We're doing basmati rice today. LB is bathing in a river in Egypt called the Nile. I'm actually not. Like, I am super sane right now. Face my immersion. Rip my immersion. LB stands for little battery. It does not. Hold on. Why am I getting bullied today? I'm just making food. I agree that the average for guys is about 5'6" or something anyways. But doesn't matter. Yeah, see? People are completely skipping over average height. You can't just go from tall to short. That's not how that works. There's tall, average, and short. I fall within the range of average. I haven't seen him in a year now, but I bet he's like 6'7" or 6'8". That is wild. At that point, you might as well just go play basketball or something, because like that's such a huge advantage for sports. And it's not like you're an agency VTuber. You can show your face all you want. Exactly. I'm just having fun. And that's what matters, I think. Just trying to have some fun. Like, I feel like, especially at the stage and size where I'm at, like, it's not worth the stress to worry about all this stuff because like it ruins the enjoyment of streaming. And I want it to be fun. And like maybe if I am bigger, sure, it would be a larger concern, but I'm not, right? And that's the reality of things. Like, I'm not gonna concern myself with something that has like so little return, right? If I invest so much time into making sure that I can never dox myself, like I'll never do anything. And then at the stage and size where I'm at, like maybe a handful of people will see. You know what I mean? Like that's, what's it called? It's not opportunity cost what I'm thinking of, but it's like how much you're getting out of the effort you put in. That's the perspective that I'm approaching it from, right? The bigger you are, the more meaningful the effort is, because you are potentially exposing yourself to more people, if that makes sense. But right now, like at most, I'm like showing my face to like 10 people, because at the end of stream, I just cut the VOD. Like, I don't even take the VOD down, I just cut some of it. And that's not really an issue for me. But for example, yeah, like they were saying, like an agency is completely different. I am not an agency VTuber at the moment, nor do I plan to be. I feel like I lose a lot of creativity, or like I lose a lot of my ability to do stuff if I'm constrained by rules set by someone else. You know what I mean? Like, what's the fun in that, you know? And like, what? Agencies support VTubers by giving them a model. I mean, I have one, and I'm like, I can afford another one if I wanted to, which I'm trying to get, you know? I can afford to pay for my own assets. Like this is the benefit of having a full-time job while also streaming. Just things like that. And like, of course, like agencies will give you an audience. Like that's not something I can get on my own, right? Like that's something I have to build up, but I feel like it's more meaningful if you build up your audience on your own. I think, like for example, if you're at the stage where you have, for me, like I never thought I would ever have close to 10 concurrent viewers. That idea still surprises me every day. Like, of course I don't hit 10. Sometimes I hit 4. Sometimes I hit, like, you know, like you look at the stats afterwards, but like my first couple months of streaming, 1 concurrent viewer, 2 concurrent viewers. It was like that for months, and I was happy. That was fun. I was carefree. I was enjoying myself. I was making content. Like, how cool is that, you know? Like, that's where the most fun is had. Like, when you stop looking at the numbers. I think that's when you get to have the most fun. I'm just on my soapbox right now because I'm washing rice. We love washing rice. I gotta talk so you guys aren't bored while I'm off screen. Here we go. Let me, I think we're almost done washing the rice, and then we can move on to the next part, which is cutting up the broccoli. There we go. So that's 3 cups of rice, so we gotta fill it up to the 3 line. And that's it, nice. Rice is ready to go. Put it in the rice cooker and then onto the broccoli. And like I said, I'm not too concerned about cooking the meat because once we start cooking the meat, it goes by fast because we're stir frying today. Well, we're not stir frying, but we're shallow frying and then we're stir frying afterwards. Let me turn on the rice cooker. There we go. All right, let me catch up on chat because I ignored you guys while I was on ranting. Let's see. I'm actually really picky about what type of rice I use for what. For curries and certain other types, I use basmati, but jasmine for most other things. Yeah, I'm in that same boat, but I ran out of jasmine rice like last week, and I haven't had a chance to pick some up from the Asian grocery store. But next time I'll be using jasmine rice. I do like basmati rice because it's so fluffy though. I really enjoy the texture. Average is a word we use to make you feel better. Don't say that. I think average is a word that everyone should use. You're indie, so you can talk about the end of the world all day long. Exactly, I can just do whatever I want, which is kind of nice. Basmati is a thirsty rice. Wait, really? I didn't know that. Does it require more water? Because I didn't compensate. When I was 15, a long time ago, I was friends with these 2 brothers who were younger than me, and they were like 6 feet at 14. That's crazy. That's like white people genetics. I have a pet spider, beetle, and 100 ladybugs. I'm happy for you, but I could never have a pet spider. Like, it does not work for me. My arachnophobia is too bad. I cannot be in the same room as a spider. I think I've seen you up to like 18 or 20 recently at one point. Yeah, I get up there if I get a raid, but like on my own, not even close. We'll get you there. I mean, there's no rush for anything to happen. I think this is a fun little hobby of mine And if it's like the way it is right now forever, like I wouldn't mind. Like I'm completely okay with that. But you know, having more people in the community is nice. I'm not gonna like say that it's not nice, but I'm not looking for anything. That was the anniversary stream. It was fun. You went a little crazy with the choice. Yeah, some of your submissions were like all over the place. Like I didn't know how to rank some of these people. But it was cool. It was interesting, and I learned a lot about myself. Surprisingly, I learned a lot more about myself that I didn't know about. Basmati and jasmine can actually be mixed. It doesn't feel weird at all. Wait, really? I should try that next time. Yeah, spiders are a no-go for me. I just, they give me the creepy callies. What are they called? The Jeepers Creepers. If you could be any animal, which one would you be? I feel like I kind of would just want to be a penguin. I don't know, something about penguins I really like. Like either a penguin or a seal or a sea otter, something aquatic, right? But not a fish. Hey Alastor, welcome. Sorry if I butchered your name. Welcome back to stream. Hopefully you're having a great day. It's good to see you again. We're trying to make Mongolian beef today, but I gotta wash this broccoli off, and then we're letting the beef marinate before we start cooking. Basmati does, example, 2 cups of rice needs 3 cups of water. Oh, I did not know that. Oh, my rice is gonna come out dry. I weirdly can handle spiders, but not cockroaches. Wait, really? It's the other way around for me. Like, I don't mind cockroaches at all. I'd be a fox. Do you even know what a fox says? Wop 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 pow. God, how old is that song? I remember losing my mind when I heard What Does a Fox Say for the first time. I was like, these guys are geniuses. And I binged all their music. I wish they still made music, honestly. I miss them to this day. All right, we're gonna use the LB knife for the veggies. So we're just gonna go ahead and try to cut off these are these called florets? Yeah, we're gonna try to cut off these broccoli florets, I guess. I don't really know how to cut this. Whatever, we'll figure it out. I mean, they're falling off, and that's what matters, I guess. Oh God. Whew. Always measure my rice water with my finger. Yeah, I feel like that's like the tried and true method. I just don't know if that applies to basmati rice, does it? There we go. I feel like I should rinse these off some more. They look a little pale. I mean, to be fair, they're not fully cooked. All right, get some broccoli going. There we go. Broccoli for this week. We like it. All right, let me put this away. I watch LB because you have a down-to-earth personality. You don't actively try to dumb yourself down to appeal to a younger audience, nor do you go the other way and act like a thirst trap. Well, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're sticking around and hanging out. It means a lot. You just need a bit more water with basmati, it's not a lot more? Okay. Well, if the rice ends up dry, I can just put some more water in there, let it cook. What does the fox say? It was made in 2013? Wait, it was 10 years ago? No way, that's so long ago. What? Oh my goodness, wait, hold on. Wait. I thought it was more recent. I thought it was like 5 or 6 years. My timeline is completely off. Also because you're a male VTuber. Yeah, I don't know, I want to make more male VTuber friends. That's what I want, like, not to say like VTuber friends are bad, but I want to, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain. It's like, I want to find people who are experiencing the same kinds of things that I'm into. Or, you know, I just like talking. I like yapping. I like yapping about my experience. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, just because you're a male VTuber doesn't mean like you'll automatically like connect with them and become friends. Like, for example, when I first started streaming, I used to be really close friends with this one streamer, and like I was really interested in him because he was also another male VTuber that was starting around the same time as me, and we got along great, and we played games together like off stream, and we hung out, we talked all the time, and then we got into an argument about like one of the games that we were playing, and then That was it. He stopped streaming because of that. He stopped streaming, he stopped hanging out, he blocked me on stuff. I'm like, why? Like, this is such a small thing. Like, why are you taking things so seriously? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. Something like that just like threw me for a loop. Like, you just can't get along with everybody. Or like the people that you think you get along with, like, they can totally change like at the drop of a hat. Like, I don't know what happened, like, to this day. Like, I was trying to be nice. I was trying, like, even after he stopped talking to me, I was like, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Like, hope you're doing well. You know, I know you're not streaming anymore, but hopefully whatever you're working on now is cool and it's going well. And like, I would never get a response. I don't know what happened, you know? Like, things like that just really confused me. So that was really off-putting because I was like one of the very first people I ever interacted with as a streamer. I was like, what happened? Like, I don't get it. It wasn't that long ago. Please, copium. Yeah, I refuse to believe that What Does a Fox Say is 10 years old. What Does the Fox Say was your theme song? Wait, really? Seems petty. I mean, I think he had issues to work out, right? And like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I was the perfect person either. Like, it was an argument, you know? We disagreed on something, right? Like, we did not see eye to eye on everything. And I think this is when I realized pretty quickly, like, for me personally, I don't know if like you guys would know this, but I really like people who put in a lot of effort, if that makes sense, because I myself appreciate that. I'm a firm believer that you get out of something what you put in. So like I can never half-ass something, if that makes sense. Like, it's just not part of my personality, right? And I can't say that this person was also putting in all of their energy and effort into trying to, you know, be the best that they could be, right? And sometimes that frustration comes out because I get frustrated. It's like, why would you expect to be a huge popular streamer if you're not gonna put in the energy and the work for it, right? Like, you know what you need to do, you're just not doing it. Like, I want to help you get there. And we're like, for me, it's like we're in this together, you know? This is like a very like jarring moment for me early on in my like streaming journey, which I don't think I've ever talked about before. But yeah, I really get along with people who also know what it's like to put their all into something. And like, sometimes I don't understand people who don't do that, you know? I don't know. This is a random tangent. Do you do a collab with Lawless Jane? I don't know who that is. Are they another VTuber? Should I check them out? Not everyone sees the world through the same lens. Maybe something you did unconsciously resonated with something from his past is probably something that was out of your control. I would agree so as well. I think it's definitely, like what I was saying is like, we just didn't see eye to eye on some things, but like, for me, that wasn't reason enough to not be friends with each other, right? Because I still enjoy their company. We just didn't see eye to eye when it came to content creation and the things that we want for our community and our audiences and the amount of work we're willing to put in to achieve those things that we set out to achieve, right? I don't know, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting idea. We need to work on the sauce. I forgot about cooking. I'm here to cook, right? So let's make some sauce, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and get another bowl. And we're just gonna start putting together what we need for the sauce. So it looks like we're gonna need some sugar. Since I'm watching my calories, we're actually gonna use sugar substitute. Hopefully it doesn't taste awful. We'll see. We're gonna use a 1/4 cup of sugar. So today our sugar substitute will be Swerve, my favorite sugar substitute. This is essentially 0-calorie erythritol. I use this in everything. So we're gonna go for a 1/4 cup of this. I don't know how many grams is that. Hey Google, how much is a 1/4 cup of sugar in grams?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Oh, Google doesn't know. Wait, Google's fallen off. How dare it? Let's see. I gotta look it up. 1/4 cup of sugar in grams is 50 grams. 50 grams of sugar. Yes, watch them. Sorry, but I think you guys would be really fun and collab together. All right, I'll make a note. Let me actually write down their username. What was it? Lawless Jane? Thank you for the recommendation. And I'm gonna go ahead and catch up with chat. Let's see. I may need to upgrade with my laptop again, as the system I'm watching the stream on is about a decade old. Wait, really? I feel like I always need to upgrade my stuff like every 5 years or so. Like I honestly have a really hard time using old tech. Not that because I don't know how to use it, but I get frustrated because I know how much faster it could be. I like having my technology toys, you know, my tech toys. I like to have them up to date. Sugar alcohols are good. I've had xylitol and it's pretty good. Yeah, I really enjoy these erythritols. I've tried like Swerve, which is like a plant-based sweetener, or not Swerve, stevia. And I've also tried monk fruit, and like they get the job done, but it's just not the same. I don't like it that much. If you mix a substitute with a bit of real sugar, it tastes a lot better. Wait, really? I should try that, but it's too late. So I already poured out the sugar. But I'll try it next time. Let's see. What's next in the recipe? 3/4 cup of hot water and 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Okay. 3/4 of hot water. I can do that. I wonder why. Wait, so this is just sugar water. They just want me to put sugar water in as an ingredient and then put in a splash of soy sauce. All right, 3/4 is, where's that? On the measuring cup? That's 2/3. 3/4, okay, found it. Oh, it says hot water. Oh, I forgot it was supposed to be hot. Hold on. I'm gonna get the electric kettle out. And while that's going, we'll pour in the soy sauce. Guys, I forgot how to cook. Like I said, I'm hoping that the stir fry portion will be very quick. I mean, because you're cooking on high heat, so it's gonna cook very quickly. We do need to coat the meat in, I think cornstarch it is, so that it gets crispy, because we're shallow frying. All right, where's my soy sauce? There you are. Not getting away from me today. I think it was 1/4 cup of soy sauce. So there's our soy sauce. In with the fake sugar. And then the water is boiling right now. Alrighty, let's see what I missed. Get with the program. Yeah, Google is caught lacking, honestly. Google's been missing the mark lately. I guess I gotta switch to Bing. Alright, let's see. Do you know the band Bye and Stray Kids? I know Stray Kids. I don't know about Bye. Stray Kids is K-pop though. I'm actually gonna see Stray Kids live at Lollapalooza later this year. LB likes his toys. Hey, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean Bye, I meant BTS. Yes, I'm a huge BTS fan actually. I'm really big into BTS. I followed BTS ever since I think their second album, which was right after, yeah, I think it was their second album, which was School Love Affair. I've been following them ever since. Redeem hydrate. All right, here's my beer. I'm almost done with it too. I'll just finish it off. All right, that's the last beer I had in the house. All right, so let's actually read off what this recipe says. So the recipe says, mix the sauce, dissolve brown sugar in hot water, stir in the soy sauce. Next, dredge the marinated beef slices in cornstarch until thoroughly coated. Can't I just throw cornstarch in here and just mix it all together? I think I'm just gonna do that because it's easier. And then everything else seems pretty easy. Yeah, everything else is pretty easy. So the only real work that we have to do is coat the beef in cornstarch. Which seems simple enough, but let me try it while we're not really doing anything. Wait, actually no, the water is about to be done. So I gotta wait for the water to boil. I was hoping to make chocolate strawberries again as well on this stream, but I might just do it off stream. It might take too much time because we're already approaching like 10. Well, the thing is, I started at 8:30 today, so I started pretty late. So there's some leeway, but I do need to like sleep someday. Hopefully sooner rather than later. All right, hot water. We want 3/4. There we go. There's my sugar, water, soy sauce, I guess. It's an interesting combination. And we should probably mix it together. I feel like that might be a good idea. Let me go ahead and grab the spoon here. We'll mix it up. There we go. My fake sugar water. I don't know when the broccoli gets into the mix. Hey Cloudy Tigers, how's it going? You're late? Sorry. No worries about it. We're still cooking. We're still cooking. All right. That's a lot of cornstarch. Ugh. Let's mix. Mix, swirl, mix. $0.75 for some hot water. Stuff is expensive nowadays. I ended up cooking late last night for me, but I was prepping with my roomie for tonkatsu. Oh, that sounds so good. What? I want some. You should share. School is shitty. If I can say that, you can say that. No one's stopping you. I'm not gonna stop you. You can say whatever you want. Well, you can't say whatever you want in my chat. Like, I might ban you. But you can say whatever you want. Like, there's no, like, it's not illegal to say whatever you want. I see why we have to dredge it and we can't just mix it in here, because it's just like a thick paste now. It's whatever. I'm just gonna do this because it's easier and I'm lazy. So if you're lazy like me, we'll see how this turns out. If you don't want to be lazy, you can coat each single piece of beef individually, but I'm not gonna do that. That sounds like a nightmare. All right. So we got the sauce. We need to prep one more thing, which is the chilies, I think. I should have some chilies around that I can use to cook with the Mongolian beef. These. I've got some dried chilies that we're gonna use. I picked them up at the Asian grocery store. About to make myself a pot of Velveeta shells and cheese. Oh, that sounds good. Well, it sounds good if I wasn't lactose intolerant, but it sounds good. I hope that goes well for you. Wish I could share food. If only we could digitize food and taste. Oh, that'd be amazing. I wish I could give you guys like the smells that come out of my kitchen because it's amazing. The weirdest thing I've said in a live chat was just flirting as a joke. Oh, that's pretty tame. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. All right, let's get this going. It's morphin time. Oh wait, what else do I need? Chili peppers, I got garlic, ginger. Okay. I have garlic and ginger. Well, I have garlic and ginger paste. So I'll pull it out to the side here. My garlic paste and my ginger paste. And we'll use these when the time comes. But for now, we're just cooking. Can you shallow fry broccoli? That sounds kind of gross, I'm not gonna lie. Like, should I air fry these? I might as well air fry these while we're cooking this. And that way I can just plop them in there. I think I'm gonna do that. So, we're gonna put the low battery knife there. And we're just gonna air fry these veggies. For some flavor. Or not really flavor, but for texture. I'm gonna give them a little spritz of spray oil. There you go. And then let's start the air fryer. We're gonna do, I'll cook it for maybe like the same temperature as fish, I don't know. Is it fine if I say stuff like, baby girl, as a joke? Wait, yeah, do whatever you want. Sure, why not? Let's see. Sorry for your loss, LB. I wouldn't know what to do without cow juice. Don't say it like that. I mean, I can eat dairy products, I just need to have lactate. And I would not pull out lactate for mac and cheese, I'm gonna be honest. Might be better to bread them first and fry. Yeah, I mean, they have like a light coating of cornstarch. I can coat them more, I guess. But I'm lazy and I don't feel like it. So we're just gonna cook them as is. But the recipe says to coat them individually, like to fully coat them. So if you guys want to go the extra mile, that's how you do it right. But I'm doing it just good enough. All right, here we go. There's the oil for the shallow fry. Gonna give it a little swirly swirl. Crank up the heat. Bump up the jam. Bump it up. Hey Bear Twins, how's it going? It's good to see you again. Nice to see you again. What are you making? We're making Mongolian beef today. Which is, it's not a classical Chinese dish, but it's definitely a Chinese American dish. Like the kind of food that you would get at an Asian American restaurant. Being lazy is a mood? Yeah, like sometimes, like for me, when I see this, the amount of effort it would take me to coat every piece of beef in cornstarch is not worth the extra texture I would get out of it. That's my opinion on it. What's your favorite person from BTS and Stray Kids? From BTS, my bias is Jin. I don't know anyone in Stray Kids besides Felix, so I guess I would say Felix. But that's about it. Jin from BTS is my favorite. I don't know, he's pretty, I like him. And he's funny. Jin is like the funniest guy in BTS, for sure, like hands down. He's like so funny without even trying. I don't know how he does it. And then Felix just has a really deep voice. It's really good. My mom and auntie makes it almost every Thanksgiving or for family dinner gathering. Wait, that sounds awesome. I wish my mom would make me Mongolian beef. I had to look up a recipe myself. All right, so we're waiting for it to start smoking a little more, and then we'll start dropping in some beef like it's hot. All right, let me turn on my music because my music turned off for some reason. And then this is where it gets intense. So I have my apron on. Cooking with oil is pretty dangerous. So I'm not gonna say don't try it at home, but just be careful when you're cooking at home. My elementary school music teacher made us sing Dynamite by BTS. Wait, really? I would like to sing Dynamite by BTS. That sounds fun. In front of the school, I would sing it proudly. I'm a crazy fan, that's what I am. You know Jin's favorite food is lobster? Wait, really? I did not know that. So what we're gonna do here is I'm actually gonna bring over this skillet to put our cooked beef off to the side here. Because we can only, since it's a shallow fry, we can only cook so much at a time. All right, I think this is as much as we can fit in without like completely overcrowding. And we're gonna just let that cook in the oil there for a second. I drew an art piece and my hand started hurting a lot. It took some Tylenol, my fingertips were fine, but the nerves are already killed. Oh no, well hopefully you get to rest some of your hand. That doesn't sound fun. I think I gotta bump up the heat a little more. It's not hot enough. If green wasn't a color, what color would you pick? Probably blue. I think blue is the next runner-up behind green. Green is hands down my favorite color. I just love the the youthful nature of green, and green just reminds me of like energy. Like I really like the energy behind the color green. I think green is just such a fun color, and I like things that are fun. Fun, youthful, energetic, and it, you know, it helps that it's the color of money. Ah, it's burning me. Okay, I overcrowded. I wish I had a screen, like an oil splatter screen, but I don't. So we're just gonna deal with the consequences of our actions. I'm gonna take it off the heat, actually. There you go. I just need to be able to flip it over. Jesus. That heat was brutal. Maybe I should have worn sleeves. I fell at school and started bleeding. My cut was deep. Oh no, that's not fun. Hopefully it's, you know, it heals quickly. Green is the color of Tiberium and mold. You know what? Green can't be all fun in games. You know, every color has its downsides. There we go. The beef is coming together. When I think of green, I think toxic. I mean, that's fair too. I like to think positively, you know? My room walls are like bright green and I love it. Ah, someone else who understands the beauty behind the green. Let me get a strainer here. I'm gonna scoop out some of this beef. Let the oil drip off a little bit. Just gonna go over here. Ah, God, it's splashing on my face. This is brutal. Ah, God. Ah! There's so much oil. Don't try this at home. Or do it at home, but better than me. There you go. Jesus Christ. I'm in so much pain. I'll put this over here. Anyways, the show must go on. Ah, God, the show must stop until I figure out what is going on here. Am I a masochist? Maybe. Here we go. I have one heck of a cleanup to do because there's oil everywhere. I'll let that do its thing. I'm gonna rest for a second here. Here we go. Oh no, there's oil all over my laptop. That's the worst possible outcome. I was considering getting BTS Tamagotchi on Amazon because they got a discount, but you only know Jungkook. I mean, he's the most popular, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what I would do with the Tamagotchi though. I never had one growing up. Looks like the hood outside color. Might want to check the inside in case it all went through. Oh, steak you don't really need to cook all the way through. And it'll also cook when we cook it in the sauce. Do you count black and white as color? Yeah, of course. I'll give you virtual hugs. Thank you. I'm fighting for my life out here. I'm fighting my own battles. Yeah, I think I just turned up the heat way too high. Because it looks like it's settling pretty well at 3.5. I was cooking at like a 6 and 7. There we go. Jungkook is a celebrity? He is. I think he's probably the most well-known out of them all. This is my fight song? Oh, I haven't heard that song in forever. It's a good song, though. There we go. I think this is coming together quite nicely. Aside from all the burning and everything. Tamagotchi I never used because I lived off of it from grade school. I lived off from school years to not get low grades. Oh, I see. Were the Tamagotchis giving you low grades? Mama had me all kinds of messed up for a second. She mistakenly referred to my older sister as your daughter. And I was like, wait, hold on. Rip, rest in peace. Alright, I think this is starting to cook a little too fast. We're gonna flip this over. There we go. Alright, I think we're ready to take this out. Jungkook is the youngest. Yeah, he's the youngest, and he's also the most talented out of the entire group, in my opinion. He can rap, dance, and sing. He's got it all. He could be a solo artist. He just happens to be in BTS for fun. There we go. Oh, God. I feel like I gotta take it off the heat when I do that. Because the oil really starts splattering once you start moving the beef around. So this is supposed to be about a week's worth of beef. Alright, we got some more beef to cook through. I think it might actually need a little more oil. I'm gonna throw in the beef, and then we're gonna start cleaning up some of the oil mess that I made while we don't touch the oil. I think we might need 2 more batches, and then I think we should be good. All right, let me get a paper towel and start cleaning up a little bit. Jungkook and V are my favorites. I do like V a lot. For me, my 2 favorites are Suga and Jin. Suga because I want to be as cool as him, and Jin because he's funny, and I also want to be like him. I want to be both. Oh no, it would chirp at me to feed it to clean poop and make happy constantly, so it would affect my class time and anxiety levels. Oh, that makes sense. Hi Chewy, welcome to stream. Delicious, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're making some Mongolian beef today. And I'm excited to eat it throughout the whole week. This should give us 5 meals. Yeah, I'm having a little trouble frying the meat because it's burning me a little bit. But that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Next thing you know, Jungkook will pull out his wilderness survival skills. I mean, he's in the military right now. I'm pretty sure all of BTS is serving military time right now. I miss them already. I'm so tired and sad because school made me miss one of my favorite VTuber streams. Oh no! But school's important. You gotta go to school first. At least I didn't miss this one. Well, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Hands down, Jimin is the funniest, in my opinion, and yes, everyone in the BTS are in the military. I think Jimin is funny, but Jimin scares me. Jimin scares me because he gets angry pretty easily, and I wouldn't want to mess with him when he's angry. Here we go. You're one of my favorites now? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. They should make a military song. I wish they could make music in the military. Then I'd have something to listen to. I really like, I think it's either their 3rd or 4th album, but I feel like that's when they made their best music. There was a song called Dope that's really good. I Need You is really good. Run is really good. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is also really good. Those are like some of my favorite songs that they've made. My favorite food is soba and seaweed rice balls. Opinions? Wait, both of those are really good. They're also really difficult to make, so I'm not able to make those at home. But when I see them at the store or at a restaurant, I always try to get them. You have eyelashes in both your eyes right now? What if you just blink faster? Will that fix it? Personally, I like Blackpink. I don't know much about Blackpink, but are they still making music? I know the only thing I really know about Blackpink is that they're under YG. I mostly listen to boy bands, but I've been listening to a lot of girl groups now lately, like some of the newer ones. I like Aviva. Aviva's good. Wait, you listen to Aviva? I don't know many people that listen to Aviva. Aviva's good. I'm surprised. I don't think I'd bump into somebody else who listened to Aviva. Alright, we're gonna let this cool and then we're gonna pull out the beef. There's a lot of beef over here. There we go. Alright, almost done. I knew this was gonna go kind of fast. Bring it back down to 3.5. And this should be the rest of the beef. Alright, and with that, once this is done, we're done with all of our beef, and then we gotta start cooking the aromatics, and then we put in everything all at once. And we kind of just mix it together. Okay, I may have burned some of the broccoli. It looks a little burnt. But that's okay. It's extra flavor, I guess. I miss BTS. I actually cried when I heard they were going to the military. Yeah, but they'll be back. They're not gone forever. I miss their music, but, you know, there's still good music out there. My roomie is Korean, and he can't go back to Korea because he's dodging the mandatory military service. Wait, that's crazy, because I have a friend from college who was a Korean citizen, and he couldn't find a workplace to sponsor him. So he had to go back to Korea. He had no choice, and then he ended up serving military time. He just finished military service, though. We have boy bands and girlfriends, but what about femboy bands? I don't know if those exist, unfortunately. I mean, if you want to make one, no one's stopping you. Have you listened to TXT or EXO? I've listened to a bit of EXO. I think my favorite song from EXO is probably Tempo. TXT, I don't know too much about, but I listened to TXT recently. I listened to Sugar Time Rush, I think, and I like that one. I like the song Rabbit Hole, not the weird one, the Aviva version. I don't think I've heard that one. I don't remember what Aviva song I liked off the top of my head, but I can let you know once I get back to the computer, once we're done cooking. All right, this is dangerous because the oil is popping a lot, which means this particular batch of meat has a lot of moisture. But we gotta move it around. There we go. Okay, it's coming together. We're almost done. We're almost done cooking the beef. This was the hardest part of the whole process. That reminds me, I gotta continue making my reanimated rabbit hole meme. Oh, let's go. Yep, but that also says it's doing its job. That's true. That's very true. I'll still be here. I just won't be chatting a lot. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Getting hungry now looks good. Thank you. I'm also getting hungry, even though I kind of just ate. I might need to get another drink just to fill my stomach. I'm gonna get some seltzer. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit, and then we'll reassess once I get back. Don't touch. All right, I'm down to my last seltzer too. Today we have LaCroix pamplemousse flavor. Everyone is gangster until Winnie the Pooh runs out of honey. I don't even want to know what Winnie is like when he's out of honey. Personally, I like boy bands more than girl bands. The only one I listen to is Blackpink. I mean, I like some girl bands. I like Mamamoo. I actually like Mamamoo a lot. There's a group I like called Fiestar, but they disbanded a while back. But yeah, I mostly listen to boy bands. I like the older boy bands. BTS, one of them. I like Block B. Mostly because I like Zico. I mean, I listen to EXO here and there, but I liked a lot of like hip hop stuff. K-hip hop. Like I listened to a lot of J Park, or I did back in the day. Want a s'more? I have 2, and I'm willing to share. Wait, I want the s'mores. What? I'll trade you some meat for s'mores. It's bubbling a little too much. I'm cutting the heat. There we go. Okay. I think that's good. I think it's cooked enough. So we're gonna pool the oil to one side, and we'll try to scoop up the rest. Let it drain a little bit. Wow, this is a lot of meat. Here we go. Alrighty. The next part is probably the most dangerous because we're gonna start putting in the aromatics and they can burn very quickly. So I'm gonna actually start heating this up on very low heat, the lowest that it can go. Do you like Billie Eilish? I do like Billie Eilish. My favorite song from Billie Eilish is Bellyache, which I don't think is very popular, but it's my favorite. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna add in some dried chili first. Oh, what song am I listening to? This is good. It's Teddy Lloyd with Riol and Giga. Okay, that's why it's so good. Sorry, you can't hear the song I'm listening to because of copyright, but it's good. I'm just like, I put my my YouTube music on just like shuffle on a random radio. So I'm like picking up new music. My music taste depends on my mood. I'm the same way. Like I can't listen to the same thing all the time. Like it mixes up a lot. Like I have a pretty diverse musical palette, I would say. That's what I would call it anyways. All right, those are dried chilies. I gotta put this in another Ziploc bag because it's spilling out everywhere. We have about 11 minutes on the rice. Everything's coming together pretty quickly here. And from here, we're gonna start actually using a wooden spatula. Just gonna mix this up. Get the chilies going. Gonna squeeze in some garlic. There's garlic. Gonna throw in some minced ginger. I'm used to this chat music now. You placed it for us. It's understandable, but it's not bad. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's my my default BGM. I've been interested in like trying to find more music, but like I just really like the music that I have now for stream. Like nothing else, like, matches what I'm looking for. I like Ocean Eyes and Happier. Oh, those are good ones too. Since you're low battery, I'll give you more. Thank you, thank you. Dang, bro, I'm on break and you still cooking? Oh, heck yeah. Wait, Featherhead, you're still working? We're almost done though. We're making Mongolian beef and the beef is done, so we're just working on the sauce now. I don't know why I like to ask you questions. I think you're an interesting guy. No worries. Ask away, I like to answer. I'm a yapper. All right, we do need to make a cornstarch slurry, so I gotta make that real quick on the side. Because I forgot, and that's like the one thing you don't want to forget. Alright, I think it's starting to burn a little bit, so I gotta mix the slurry faster. Alright. This is where it gets kind of dangerous because it's water and oil. Third shift today? Oh, dang. Are you getting paid good though? I hope so. All right, that should be sauce. Sauce is in. And mix it up. Bump up the heat. Holy crap, that's a lot of oil. I may have messed up. There's more oil in here than I thought there was. I gotta like skim off some of that top layer. Stay strong, bro. Hopefully you'll finish your shift soon. Yeah, you've been working late, man. I'm gonna try to scrape off as much as I can, but I don't think it's gonna be very impactful. This is the slowest way to remove oil. But it's effective. I'm about to have the greasiest Mongolian chicken of all time. I guess that's flavor. There we go. We're getting a little bit of some of the other stuff, but it's mostly oil. There we are. Okay. So while that's going, let's add some cornstarch. A little bit at a time. Oh, it smells so good. Fun fact, I'm eating spicy sausage pasta right now. Wait, that sounds so good. I want to eat. I'm getting paid 8 hours to work 7 with 5 hours of actual work, so it's not too bad. Oh, that sounds good. I'm glad you're getting the bag. My friends are weird. They try to bite me. They ooh and roar at me. It's scary. You have interesting friends. But yeah, this is a lot of oil. I wonder if I can skim some more off the top. It's really difficult to. I'll take what I can get. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just more flavor. Someone said I was fat, but they were also chubby, so I said friendly fire is not allowed. Wait, that's actually really funny. Hey, what's with this friendly fire? You can't do that. Nothing wrong with being a chubby. I've been there. I mean, I'm training for a marathon right now, so I'm not really anywhere close to that, but I've been there. Gotta wait for this to thicken up. just trying to skim off any oil that I can. It's like bothering me. There's like this film of oil. Is this what the oil spill looks like? The BP oil spill? How long ago was that? Probably too long ago. It's like once the oil's in the water, you can't really do much. Well, this is lesson learned for me, that's for sure. Don't dump the sauce right into the oil. I don't think this is thick enough. We need it thicker. The problem is why I use either butter spray or sprayable avocado oil to avoid the problem. Yeah, I should have done that. Well, the thing is, like, I had to shallow fry the beef, so it's hard to avoid in this situation. I like my chub. I am more cuddly. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of benefits. They need therapy? Yeah. Honestly, though, I feel like most people need therapy. I also need therapy. I don't know if this... I might have to let this heat up a little more. Can you run one of those over for my dinner break? I wish I could. I have plenty to share. God, there's so much oil. I'm like skimming off oil and it won't end. The endless vat of oil. It's like so liquidy too. I made a critical mistake. This is just, you know, it's a beginner's error. I'm just a novice. I think it's starting to thicken up. I think the oil is getting in the way though. I'm just keep scraping it off when I can. Want a free Walmart cookie? Wait, I want a Walmart cookie? I get cookies from Walmart all the time. It's like so convenient because I also live right next to the Walmart here. Like I literally live like a 3-minute drive away. So it's really easy for me to take the motorcycle to pick up some late night cookies. I gotta do something with all this oil. This is crazy. I'm glad it floats to the top though. It's easier to separate that way. Alright, I think we need more cornstarch. I gotta keep mixing so it doesn't burn too. You have a motorcycle? Yes, I have a motorcycle. I love my motorcycle. There we go. I'm gonna go eat and have dinner now. Have a great one. All right, thanks for hanging out, Master Ness. I appreciate it. Have a good dinner. We'll see you later. Living close to a Walmart or Target is a luxury. Yeah, it's so convenient because like anytime you need anything, it takes almost no effort to pick it up. We're gonna let it cook. I've been needing to go to the store lately. I mean, I'm probably gonna go pick up some insomnia cookies after the stream because I want cookies. I don't know. The weather is also getting good. It's motorcycle season now, so the weather is so nice to go riding. I live near a Chevron gas station. It's heaven for when I need gas because of how close I live, and snacks. True, the snacks are a great bonus, for sure. Here we go. Is it thick enough yet? It's still a little like wet. I mean, it's thickening. I think we just need more heat. Honestly, Insomnia cookies slap. They're so good. Wanna know how bored I get? How bored do you get? Here we go. Give a good mix. More cornstarch. Not even character AI helps it? Oh no! One of them brags about having it in with his local McDonald's chicken processing plant. He told me he get 40-pound tub of McDonald's chicken nuggets. Yeah, what are you gonna do with 40 pounds of chicken nuggets? That's ridiculous. I wouldn't even want 40 pounds of chicken nuggets. That's how ridiculous that sounds. Alright, I think this is good enough for now. I'm tired of adding in cornstarch. So we're just gonna add in the meat now. And just like hope for the best. Here we are. Wait, this actually looks really good. Hold on. Did we outdo ourselves? Because I think we outdid ourselves. Mongolian beef! Let's go! Oh, and we gotta add in the broccoli. Gotta get some greens in there. Woo! Looking good. Alright, I have to do a taste test. This looks so good. Alright, I gotta get a fork. A fork? I've gotta eat the beef with the fork. Let me catch up with chat. Wood chips are in my ear? Wait, what? I was chasing my bestie around with a beetle and he got scared so he threw wood chips at me. Oh, that's sorry to hear that you got wood chips in your ear. That's not fun. In Chevron, I would just get a chip bag and soda, pay, and enjoy because I'm a bit of a lazy eater. Nothing wrong with that. I enjoy chips and soda. Told him there's no way I could eat all that. There's no way any normal human could eat 40 pounds of chicken nuggets. Can I break into your house? Yeah, if you want some, come through. I'll share. All right, let's take a bite. I want a small piece. Here we go. All right. Oh God, it's falling off my fork. All right, bone apple teeth. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait, this is the best Mongolian beef I've ever made. This is delicious. Wait, this is impeccable. I have no words. It is incredible. This right here is the best Mongolian beef I have made to date. It is delicious. It's probably all the oil. it's definitely all the oil. It is so tasty. All right, I guess we got a meal prep now. right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me move some of these out of the way. Whew. That is scrumptious. All right, the rice is ready. Everything's looking good. We're chilling. Smells like up dog in here. Let me rinse the rice spatula, and then we're cruising. I had my doubts when I saw how much oil was in there, but my God, that was delicious. Alrighty. Whew. I missed a bunch of chats. Let me catch up. My brother eats just straight up ranch as a legitimate snack. I could never do that. That sounds unhinged. Gonna stay over and sleep on the couch? I mean, yeah, if you can have breakfast here too if you'd like. All right, here we go. Let's portion out our rice here. Here we go. Let's put like a nice bed of rice on each one. Something to absorb all the flavors of the sauce. Break's over. Later, everybody. Thanks for making me hungry. No worries. Have a great rest of the day at work, I guess. I hope you get some nice sleep tonight. Where's the onions? No onions, just broccoli. Oh, welcome back, Darkus. Happy for you. Have a good meal. I don't know why your hands look so soft. My hands are a little dainty. This is how they are. All right, let's grab some of these. I may have needed to make more rice, but that's okay. We'll just eat what we have. The rice is a little dry, so next time I'll add a little more water. But I think the moisture from the sauce will help keep the rice moist. Here we are. Have you ever had garlic steaks? I don't think I've had. I don't admit I had small hands. I said they are soft. They're not small. Save some for me. There's plenty to go around. And I'll be making more in the future for sure. I don't know what I did different today, but it tastes, this is the best Mongolian beef that I've made at home at least. All right. Woo! So that's all the rice. All that's left is to portion out the steak, and we're good to go. Man, I'm so excited to eat this tomorrow. Can I take the whole? You cannot take the whole pan. I need some. I need at least some. I'll buy you more steak afterwards. Wait, I can't give you the pan. This pan was expensive. Cause it's like a wok, a stainless steel wok, so it works on the induction stove, which is hard to find, or it's not hard to find, but it's expensive. I made a bit of a mess with this one. Gonna clean that up. Here we go. Add more beef. More meat, more meat. I feel like I should use the tongs, hold on. Because this is going really slowly. Here we go. Now that's the stuff. That's efficient. This looks so good. I'm so excited to eat this week. There we go. All right, and I think we're done. Woo! Let's go. Do you have Discord? I do. I have a Discord. Let me. I think I just do this. There should be the link to the Discord. You said dainty LB, which can be synonym for small. No, my hands are just soft. Hey William, how's it going? How goes the cook? We absolutely knocked it out of the park today. We made the best Mongolian beef I've ever made at home. It's actually so, I took a taste test and I was blown away. Like, it was that good. Like, I need to make this again. But it was a lot of work, so maybe I won't make it again. I don't know, it depends. Depends on how badly I'm craving Mongolian beef. Because it was really good. Do you think Gordon Ramsay would like it? No. His standards are too high for me. My standards aren't that high. Let's see. What can I do here? I got some oil. We're gonna put it in a cup and we're gonna toss it out. Hey C plus Hero, how's it going? That looks good. Making lunch or something? Yeah, we're meal prepping for the rest of the week. It's good to see you. If you guys are interested in checking out another cool VTuber, check out C plus Hero. But yeah, I do meal preps most Mondays, and so this is just another meal prep stream. Making food for the rest of my work week. Gordon Ramsay should approve. I mean, I would hope so, but I'm not holding my breath. I can smell that through the screen. It smells amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at how delectable this is. Let me lay this out for you guys. Woo! Mongolian beef. Let me put some of this away. Whew. I think the sauce really does it this time around. The sauce last time wasn't that great. But the sauce today is amazing. It is delicious. It's too late, LB. There are no tasty backsies. Is that how that works? Expect to have one missing because I'll be coming into your house? I mean, you can have one. You just gotta find your way here somehow, I guess. All right, let me pour out this oil. Alrighty. And with that, we can start packing it up. I gotta clean up a lot today. I have to clean up so much because there's just a lot of oil involved. So let me get the Tupperware lids and we should be good to go. This is 1 week's worth of food for me. There we go. There's another one. So the way that this usually works is I usually freeze some of them. Actually, I have to vent these for a little bit. These are a little too hot to put away right away. They're too fresh. There you go. Gonna move this around. Woo! All right. Always remember to clean up after yourselves. Land of maple syrup and mousse. Is that just up north? You got it. Use some cleaner here. Any amount of cleaning I can get done now will help a lot in the long run. Yeah. Whew. Let's go. What time is it? It's 11:45, or not 11, 10:45. This is usually way later than I would normally stream. I started a little too late today, but the food was worth it for sure, 100%. There we go. Hey YTs, we're at the end. Yeah, we're about to wrap up. Thanks for popping in though, appreciate it. We're gonna go back to the computer and we'll start wrapping up stream. Alrighty, so I'm gonna turn off the camera here and I'll take you guys back with me. I will see you in just a moment. Alrighty. Whew, it's been a long day. I'm exhausted. Alrighty. Let's see. Gotta switch over to the normal microphone, which is here. Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Head over back to this screen. Love how we're in the same time zone. Yeah, it's I think it's Eastern Daylight Time, EDT right now. It used to be Standard Time, but the times are changing, you know. Times be changing. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'm not gonna lie. The cooking process looked a little dicey there for a moment, but we pulled through, and we ended up with something delicious, and that's what it's all about, honestly. Happy for you, thank you. Is it fine if I call you Love? I'd rather you just call me LB. Everyone calls me LB, so that's what I respond to best. But yeah, if you guys are interested on checking out some of my other socials, you can check me out on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Those are the links there. I also have Discord if you guys are interested in hanging out offline or have any suggestions for things that you would like to see on stream. I'm always down to take those there. But we will be looking for someone to raid as we end the night. I don't know who's live right now, but if you want to hang out with me at whoever we raid, here's the raid message. Batteries overcharged, battery raid incoming. You just copy and paste that into their chat when you move over with the raid. If you got Days of Runes on your R4, you can start that on Friday. I don't have a capture card though. I might be able to emulate it though. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Who's streaming now? YouTube. Anybody know who's streaming? Pam is streaming. Yeah, I guess Pam is streaming. I guess we can raid Pam. I don't know anybody else. Like, I don't recognize anybody else. I always feel weird rating Pam though. Pam is just too big. Pam is too big. And I don't know Pam like that. We'll raid Pam and then we'll call it a night. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out tonight. Like I said, I'm streaming again on Wednesday, a little earlier, 7:30 Eastern, to finish out Celeste. And on Friday, I'm not sure yet, but I'll schedule it as soon as I know. With that, I'm gonna wrap it up. If I don't see you guys this week, have a great week. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.